Play gyms are usually the mat plus an arch that's attached to the mat, but sometimes it's just the toy arch, no mat. If you're wondering, can I just throw a blanket on the ground? You absolutely could. But play mats and gyms are just specially designed to stimulate your baby with visuals, textures, sounds, and activities. They're most fun around 3 to 6 months as your babe is practicing tummy time to develop their neck muscles, and they can also help with hand-eye coordination. I've tried out a few options, and it seems like most of them are pretty easy to clean, and most of them let you remove the toys to take them with you on the go. But here are some other factors to consider. Some gyms are easy to move from room to room, while others are easier to put away. I found the toy arch type play gym was a breeze to pick up and move, but a pain to store. Meanwhile, the mats may have been a little clunkier to get through a doorway, but they folded for storage much smoother. Another thing to note, have a lot of fun in that back and tummy time phase with all the activities, but once they can sit up or stand, they'll spend most of their time trying to pull the arch down or just shaking it around. But then there are other gyms that can convert with each new stage, like this piano gym that lets your baby kick the keys at first, but then lets them play once they can sit up. Or like this play gym that lets them convert the toy arch into a play tent. The last thing to consider about your playmat or gym is cuteness. Yes, cuteness. For example, my daughter really liked the pink and white colors and pretzel toys on this gym, while I was a fan of the minimalist look of this one. You'll have to talk it over with them and hopefully come to a good compromise. Well, I hope this was helpful. Have you read?
My niece, who's about 8 weeks old, loves this, and it's one of her favorite toys. My sister said this was probably the first thing that they were gonna pack in their car on their road trip. Hi, my name is Dr. Deepika Chopra. I'm an optimism doctor and a mother. I hold a doctorate in clinical health psychology, and I specialize in the mind-body connection, happiness, and mindful parenting. Today we're reviewing the Deluxe Kick and Play Piano Gym by Fisher-Price. One of my favorite things about this product is actually this big mirror over here. This really helps with the social and emotional skills for your child. And one of the things we know about empathy research is that the more your child from a young age can look and label and recognize facial expressions, the greater chance they have for increased empathy. You can lay your baby on her back, and this really helps promote batting and grasping as she reaches up for these cute little toys, and that really helps with the fine motor skills. When your child kicks out to hit the keys on the keyboard and they're rewarded with music, this helps teach them action and reaction.
Colors, shapes, and numbers.
This product actually offers 4 different types of play. So you can put your baby on her back. Another way is you can have your baby lay on her tummy. This is a really nice, soft, cushy mat for her. So when your baby is ready to sit up, you just detach this little arch, place it back here so they can see all the fun toys, adjust the piano, and your baby is ready to hit the keys. What's so cool is that this piano is actually detachable and you can take it with you wherever you go, so your little musician can practice piano from wherever they are. Let's talk about why this product is actually beneficial for you as parents. One of the things I really love is how lightweight it is and how easy to transport it is. Bonus, there is volume control on this toy. I love toys with volume control. So just to sum it up, this product, easy to transport, lightweight, 4 different types of play. Thanks for watching reviews you can actually use. Check out our other videos for in-depth insight into the latest toys and gear. I'm Dr. Deepika Chopra, and I'll see you next time.
Now, parents, you will have to keep an eye on baby to make sure they don't crawl off the mat, and you may not be as fond of the non-stop musical loop as they are. Trust me, I get it. But it does offer this onboard volume control. Thanks, Fisher-Price. So, without further ado, let's dive into the configurations. The Kick and Play Gym offers 4 ways to play: lay and play, tummy time, sit and play, and take along. As a scientist by day, I'm really into action and reaction, and I want my children to grow up loving that too. This gym uses music to engage baby and reward them for their activity. Whether it's with their feet or their hands, the piano responds each time its keys are struck. Lay and play allows your baby to track things with their eyes. With this arch, there's all these toys hanging here like a clacker, a teether, some crinkle paper, and of course this ball. And don't forget that this mirror allows baby to start recognizing their face and discover facial expressions. Now, if you leave the piano down below, it's gonna sing every time your baby's feet strike a key. One of the things that I really loved about this piano was that it really drove my older boys to play with their younger brother and help him understand how to activate those sounds. Once your baby starts with the crunches, it's time to move the arch down for tummy time. The toy is attached securely to tabs at the top of the mat, designed to help keep baby from losing these toys as they learn to control their flailing. At this stage, the piano will stay at their feet to help develop baby's ability to look behind them and develop that core and neck control. Then when your baby finally starts to sit, you can turn the piano flat. For us, baby Gaspard has moved completely past the crawling stage and onto the standing and flexing stage. He also likes toys that he can cut his teeth on and make plenty of racket, so it's fun to see him do both of those with this toy. And for the final stage, this toy turns into a take-along mode made for young walkers. But even if your child isn't walking yet, you can still take this piano with you on the go. Trust me when I say this, when your little Mozart really gets to jamming, it's gonna be music to your ears. Well, maybe not quite. While we love this toy, here's some things to keep in mind. While there are these support legs on the side of the toy, I wouldn't leave my child unattended, especially if they're in the early stages of trying to stand. The toy comes with 15 minutes of music that play on an endless loop. So don't forget to turn off the toy when you are through, unless you want to hear Baa Baa Black Sheep in your sleep. While I myself don't mind taking it with me on car rides or to the park, it's for this reason that I don't see my wife taking it with her in public anytime soon.
No.
Since the toy itself does run on batteries, we added a couple of these rechargeable ones that we only need to take out and juice up after a couple of months of play. Another thing to mention is that this mat is a little small and not really meant for active tykes. Sure, it's enough to keep them contained when they're lying on their backs, but once they get to moving, they're gonna roll right off.
It's just me and you.
tell you all about the Lovevery Play Gym. This one is one of the highest price points of play gyms out there, but this one really isn't like any other. Y'all, it grows with your baby. Not like those other play gyms that just go for like 4 to 6 months. This one is an entire year. It's thoughtfully crafted of eco-friendly and baby-safe materials, and it also includes a bunch of baby activities and accessories to help you play with your baby. The Lovevery is designed by child development experts, so they took into things consideration like overstimulation and hitting targets of learning. There are 5 different development zones: learning to focus, making sounds, how things feel, hiding and finding, exploring and colors. And it doesn't end there. It is a play tent too, which really helps to develop that imaginative play. And in my case, it makes it really easy for my older kids to, take over, or play with their baby sister. So you're probably wondering, what do I get when purchasing this magical play gym that is also a play tent? Well, let me tell you, you get a play gym, an activity guide that shows you how to play with your developing baby from birth for up to a year, an organic cotton high contrast ball, an organic cotton teething ring, a batting ring, a teething ring, black and white cards, body cards, object cards, mirror cards, and a play space tent cover. And all of this is easily assembled in under 2 minutes with no tools. And have I even mentioned that it's machine washable? Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that this play gym is actually going to result in an abundance of baby geniuses in our future. When I had my first baby, I had no idea how to play with him. It was such a new concept to me. How do I stimulate but not overstimulate? And what is developmentally appropriate? I love that Lovevery has accessories that work for your baby from birth to 1 year. And this play guide is so cool for me to know what I should be doing with Polly each and every single month. Currently, Polly's favorite development zone is actually the hiding and finding, and she really, really loves that area. On top of the developmental playtime benefits, this play gym is so sturdy with its wooden arches. And I love how the mat is just so large. It gives Polly so much room to roll around. Some of the babyless parents were put off by the higher price point, being that it's about $140. That is definitely higher than the price point of the other play gyms out there, but y'all, this one is so much more. When I had my first 2 kids, I can't even tell you the amount of money that I spent on just random stuff. The tummy time mat to get me from birth to 4 months. The kick mat to get my baby to move and crawl. The countless amount of books and activities that were developmentally appropriate for each baby that I can't even find now. The Lovevery covers a lot of ground, literally. It measures 24 inches high, 50 inches wide, and 47 inches long, with all of the zones open. Or 24 inches high, 38 inches wide, and 43 inches long, with all of the zones tucked away. Luckily, if you need to store it away to create some floor space, the legs unscrew pretty easily. All I have to say is that this play gym is Polly approved. I really hope that y'all found this review helpful. Go ahead and add this play gym to your baby list registry